Omar Ahmed, IFL TV, MTK Global. A few days to go till fight night. Joined by Eddie and Shannon Courtney. Well, women's boxing is absolutely flying.
We're not calling it women's boxing anymore.
Yeah, but it is flying on Friday night.
Yeah, it's difficult because I think for so long there've been like women's boxing, and yeah, it's women's boxing. I've always said, forget women's boxing, forget men's boxing. I always say about Katie Taylor, it's just boxing. But these girls, you know, from the level of 8 rounds to going into unified world championship fights, they're on fire at the moment. And I think we're going to get another thrilling fight on Friday night. You know, we're moving forward. Next week we've got Taylor Pursoon. This Saturday we've got Breakhouse against McCaskill, and then we're lining up Chantel Cameron for a world title fight as well. So I just think it's fantastic at the moment, and the opportunity's there for him. You know, you used to look at women coming through from the amateur game, probably when Shannon, you know, a couple of years ago, was probably looking at the women's game going, is there actually the opportunities? Once Katie Taylor started coming through, now any young amateur, you know, we've got Ellie Scottney debuting in a couple of weeks as well, you've got to be looking at women's boxing and going, wow, like the opportunities are there. I can progress, I can win world championships, and I can make great money as well. So it's all work in progress, but I think again you're going to see a great fight on Friday.
Time for a real step up for yourself, Shannon?
Yeah, no, I'm excited. I think it's about time I had a step up. You know, there's no risk, no reward. Who wants to keep going on fighting girls that are just there to survive and not allow me to show what I can do? Listen, she's tough, she's tall, but we've had a really good camp, and I think it will actually allow me to show what I can do, because you're not even seeing 10% of it yet.
Why did you say in there that you'd want to be the smaller fighter?
I've always enjoyed being the smaller fighter, even as an amateur. I come up against really tall girls like Swedish or Norwegian girls, and it's easy for me to come over the top of the loop and right shots or go down to the body, and slowly I'll break her down Friday night. And I see people why they're writing me off. Well, I can't actually. I can't understand why, but people haven't invested me yet, so you will see it.
I guess it's just the doubt, isn't it? You know, it's probably, but also it's us. We hype fighters up, you know, and it's like, oh, is she the real deal or not?
Yeah.
And she hasn't had to show that she's the real deal yet. I think the key in this fight is staying composed, because you know, over 2 minutes things can unravel real quick.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like you feel as though you've got to always be working and be winning the round, and all of a sudden, if someone has a good flurry, you ain't got a lot of time to sort of overcome that and try and do the same. Then you end up trading, and it all sort of spirals out of control. We saw that even in Harper Jonas. So I think with Rachel, you're going to see her come forward and forward. That was a bit awkward, she's over there. Oh, Rachel. You're going to see her come forward non-stop. And this is her opportunity of a lifetime. You know, Shannon's got the contract. You know, she's got the sponsors, she's got the opportunity, she's got the path to go from here all the way to World Championship. Rachel hasn't got that, and for her, she's thinking, I can't believe, you know, but so, you know, if you're Shannon, that you're going to face someone that is going to do everything to try and win. And I don't think it's any secret. She's very tall, she's experienced, she's got a great engine, she's going to come forward, she's going to come forward, she's going to come forward. So their game plan has got to be right.
I think she's going to try and come forward. I think I'll be too strong for her.
All right, calm down.
I won't
I'm just
allow her
telling
to
you,
come
I
forward.
don't want any trouble. You can fight on Friday. I'm just saying that I think the key as well is that, you know, the game plan is important always. And in this kind of environment, what I've seen so far in fight camp is fighters have had the opportunity to sit down in a corner with no noise and go, listen, this is what you've got to do. And if you can carry out the game plan, which I know her team will get spot on, she will win this fight. If she unravels, if she, you know, starts folding under pressure a little bit, if she doesn't listen, she's got a very tough night. But, you know, these are the kind of fights we make because we believe she's good enough to overcome them. But we get to find out, and that's exciting. I don't like to see it. It's very difficult to match female fights. You know, she's been in fights where, you know, the one girl turned up, she didn't have a protector on. Do you remember? She had to get out the ring, put it on, you know. And it's like, it's so difficult to find fighters. This pandemic has basically forced us to say, right, what British fighters are out there? There's only really 2, Rachel Ball, Amy Timlin. You know, and Amy Timlin will come next if she beats Rachel Ball, probably for the Commonwealth title. So this is what we're in with. But I'm excited that I'm going to sit down, a little bit nervous for Shannon, and it's over to her.
Have you heard that Shannon wants 3-minute rounds for women boxing?
Yeah, I know. I like 2-minute rounds.
Why do you want them 3?
Do you know why I want 2-minute rounds? Because at the moment, we're convincing people that this is a great product, right? A bit like prize fighter when we were bringing people back to boxing. Show them that, a bit like 2020 cricket. Show them 2020 cricket, then educate them and get them into test matches. Right now, it's great to see people calling for 3-minute rounds. Those same people that were calling that women shouldn't even be boxing. Now they're saying, well, make it 3-minute rounds. The only thing I will say before I pass over to Shannon on that is I think 3-minute rounds should maybe only come at World Championship level, because the strength in depth for women's boxing, in my opinion, is not strong enough to let everybody fight over 3 rounds.
I also think if you drop it, I want 3-minute rounds, but I think if you do up it to 3-minute rounds, it also leaves room then for more error where we can't compete with the men. Let's be honest, we're not as strong as a man, or we haven't got maybe good as engine as the men. So then it'll make us look as a lesser quality again. So it might work in our favour, it might also go really against us. But listen, boxing for women at the moment is doing fantastic. So let's not change anything right now. And then if it comes to 3-minute rounds, then perfect. If it doesn't, then let's just crack on with it the way that it's going, which is perfect.
But also it gives me the opportunity to pay them less because they're doing less time in the ring.
Maybe others, not me.
Yeah, no, not you.
Got a final prediction?
I don't want to give my game plan away, but obviously Shannon Courtney win.
Shannon Courtney, thank you very much for on IFL TV.
Enjoy. Look
Cheers,
forward
Eddie.
to it.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Cheers.